Hello everyone. I don't know if you've noticed, but my background looks different because I am cat sitting at my sister's. And she does have a ring light and everything, but my brain is fried from work. I work with children, and I just... I didn't really want to set it up. I just couldn't. I also even didn't put on any makeup because I'm tired from work. So you might see a fluffy tail go by. That's Orko. Orko says hi. You might hear him. He's loud. Anywho, we're going to be talking about the movie His House, which is a Netflix original and came out in 2020. The director is Remy Weeks, I think is his last name. And I'm going to apologize in advance for the actors' names because I've heard some of them. I've heard one of them, and I'm still not quite sure if I'm going to pronounce them correctly. So anywho, the actors are Sope Dirisu. Again, I'm butchering it. Orko agrees. Wunmi Mazaku. Something easier to say, Matt Smith, the doctor, and Javier Botet. You might actually recognize Wunmi Mazaku from Lovecraft Country and Loki, actually. She's Hunter 23? Something like that. Again, my brain's not working. Anywho, the synopsis of this movie, a refugee couple escapes war-torn South Sudan. They struggle to adjust in life in England. And Matt Smith's character gives them a small home to repair and make their own so that they can show that they are contributing to English society and that it's worth England's time to help them. And but as they are working on this stuff, they start realizing that something evil has followed them from South Sudan. And wow, guys, this movie's a trip. Go in with an open mind on this one. There are some twists and turns. You got to really pay attention to stuff. So this couple, I love these two actors. They really sell the fact that they have been through a lot. They are a couple. They are strong. The man in the relationship is wanting to adjust more to English life and kind of like get away from traditional things, while the wife is like, no, these are our traditions. We should keep doing them. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic to watch. Also, there are some gut-wrenching parts. Their daughter dies on the trip over, and so it is discussed a few times, and you can really tell that that hurt them mentally and emotionally. So this creature, they call it the witch, is watching them, and all this stuff is happening. And of course, Matt Smith's character, who gives them the house and is part of that registry thing, doesn't believe them. He thinks, it's all superstitious stuff. Which honestly, who wouldn't blame him? But this movie I really like because they do a lot of subtle scares. So you're watching it and you're like, oh, what was that? Which I do love a lot when you have to second guess what you're viewing. It is a movie that I do want to rewatch to digest more, because I feel like I'm going to see things that I didn't see, and I'm very excited for that. So I definitely, if you have Netflix, give this a watch. There were some really good unsettling scenes in it, and obviously Javier Botet is the witch character. He usually, like Doug Jones, is one of those character actors who you'll never really see his face, but you always see the creatures he plays, which is entertaining. I would definitely, I know I haven't done this recently, but I would definitely give this movie a solid 7. It is really good. It shows a side that, like, a lot of people don't think about because most of us are not refugees and aren't from places where there's always war and terrible things happening. We do have terrible things happening, but we haven't had to, flee our country because of it. At least not yet. Anywho. Again, I'm very tired. Definitely go watch this movie. You won't be disappointed. If for some odd reason you are, I'm sorry. This is my opinion. I do hope you like the movie, though. I am not doing another review until Friday. I'm going to be back home for a little bit, and I'm going to be doing Why I Didn't Like Devil's Pass. I know a lot of people liked that movie, but myself and my roommate, we hated it. And I'll go into detail on why, of course. Again, these are my opinions. I would actually love to know why you liked that movie. But anywho, definitely watch His House. If you're looking for a movie to watch, it's not really gory. It's more just supernatural, scary stuff where you're like, oh dang, this is intense. So it's not gory if you're worried about that. But yeah, definitely give it a watch. It's really good. But besides that, I am going to go and finally eat some dinner and relax. So yes, thank you for tuning in and have a great evening.